Let them heat up a little bit.
MAN Diesel and Turbo manufactures tailor-made process gas screw compressors for customers, a modular system of tried and tested components guaranteeing the utmost reliability. Depending on its size, a compressor stage can suck in and then compress volume flows of between about 200 and 100,000 cubic meters per hour. All screw compressors operate according to the basic principle of a positive displacement machine, whose key element is a pair of spiral rotors. During operation, the rotors turn and the spiral teeth mesh together, forming chambers between the rotors and the casing wall. Rotation
We need, for example, an intercooler because the air heats up when it's compressed. So the intercooler will cool down the hot air coming from the compressor, ensuring that more oxygen reaches the engine. That makes the engine much more efficient. Furthermore, a valve, which is also known as a wastegate, is used to divert exhaust gas away from the turbine when too much exhaust gas is produced by the engine. So it limits the rotational speed of the turbine wheel and consequently the compressor wheel so that the turbocharger won't be damaged.
A car engine generates power from the expansion of compressed air in a contained cylinder with the help of fuel. That is why it's called as an internal combustion engine. Before getting into the working, let's see the main parts involved in the working of an engine. First, the crankshaft. This is the part which converts the linear motion of the piston to a rotational force. Next, the pistons and the piston rods. The pistons will be pushed down by the expansion of compressed air and turns the crankshaft. And the valves, which controls the flow of air and fuel into the cylinders. These valves are driven by the intake camshaft and the exhaust camshaft, and the camshafts are driven by the crank itself using a timing belt. There will be idler pulleys and a tensioner pulley to hold the belt tight in place.